Crafty friends, it's time for January Card on Blue Card Club tutorial. We're going to be creating this first card here, which is a You Make Me Smile card. We're going to be using really fun marbled Elegance designer series paper and this Hugs for Love stamp set. At the end of this tutorial, I will share other cards we're going to be creating in the month of January 2025. All right, so we're going to need some really cute, like glittered ribbon. It's my favorite. It's called Night of Navy and Gold glittered organdy ribbon, something like that. So my favorite ribbon of all time was like the white glittered organdy or the black glittered organdy, one of them. And this is kind of like my next favorite because I love the way it bends and everything. So we're going to put that little piece around there for some sparkle. We're going to be using some new little hearts. These are everything I'm showing you is available now. All right, so let me show you this paper. And those of you that got your card club kit, you're going to be pulling this out. Christine, I see you're there, and I did send yours today. Sorry for the delay. You know I was at the inauguration in D.C., and I figured since you're in Georgia with me, it wouldn't take too long to get there. So sorry about your kit not getting there. Everybody's kits have been sent out, and I didn't get your swag bag in there. My mom is making you a special one. Everybody that's in my card club, by the way, if you're in there for 6 months or 12 months or 18 months, we've already gone past the 18-month mark, you get a swag bag. I need to replace this. A swag bag that my mom makes. And my mom was also away for a lot of the holidays. So she makes a fabric swag bag, and I put Stampin' Up! Swag in it, and it changes around. You know, I put some standard things in it like you usually always get like a stamp case and stuff. Anyhow, and another perk of being in the card club is you get to go to the bingo. My quarterly bingos, you get a bingo card to go to bingo. You get invited to that. You get invited to Stampin' Sips. You get a discount on things. You get, what else do you get? Oh, a special surprise every month. And you get to vote on the stamp sets that we do. All right, so lots and lots of perks. All right, Hugs for Love is, I have a punch to go with it. I can't find my punch, but I did buy it. You don't need the punch because I sent you the shapes. You know, they punch out with this. And all your die cuts are sent to you. So every month you get different kinds of paper. This month you got, I'm going to show you the papers that you got. So this paper, you got Marbled Elegance, and you either got gold foil or you have what's called the brushed gold and silver foil. You have Serene Love paper, and some Shelf Shimmer specialty paper. And this was an extra paper, that just a bonus paper. We're not even crafting with it. I mean, we're not making this as our main cards. This is your bonus paper. One of your extra surprises was this bonus paper. Another surprise this month, so we're not even using it, it's just extra for Valentine's Day. Another surprise is you got a half a pack of this ephemera. It's called the Something for Love ephemera package. You will be using the Something for Love ephemera in, I think, all of your cards. At least 3 of your cards. I think all 4. I have to look. So this is Something for Love? Oh, I forgot the name. Let me grab the name. Let me see. I knew that didn't sound right. You got half a package of Celebrate Love Mix and Match ephemera package. All right, so that is in this catalog. Okay, so is the Hugs for Love. So is the punch. Blah, 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 blah. Some of this stuff is on the website. All right, I like to get crafting, so enough yapping. Okay, so these are all the hearts and stuff. I'm just trying to show you this because if you want stuff for Valentine's Day, you need to order it now. You know, shipping with all the snow and everything gets delayed. And if you want to have stuff for your Valentine's Day, you need to order it now. All right, so all of this stuff will make great Valentine's gifts. Valentine's cards. All right, so for this background, we are going to need, I mean, it really doesn't matter, right? It's probably, could be this piece. They look so much alike, so I'm not even sure which piece I used. Definitely going to use this piece. So you need this piece for the little flowers. Now I'm trying to figure out which piece I used. Was it this piece? It's not this piece. It's not the piece with the hearts on back. That's for a different card. Let me go ahead and take out the card base. I'm trying to figure out what piece I used. Let's see if it was this. Nope, it's not that. I'm thinking it's the one that has this on the back. All right, this piece here. Okay, so you want this piece here, that has this on the back. And it really doesn't matter, like, which marble piece you have. I just, like, this one would be cute too, but I didn't really like the way this gold foil was brushed on. This piece would be fantastic as well. But we're using this for another background, so don't use this piece up. Well, actually, you have 2. In my card club, you make 8 cards, 2 of each design. Oh, wait, that would answer the question right there. I can actually peek. Yeah, it's not that one because I used that one for a different card. My brain gets mushy sometimes, guys. Not just sometimes. So I'm going to use, I like really more of this Melon Mambo. Yes. I like more of that showing. So we're going to kind of cut it that way because you see how there's like real red in here? Those are the coordinating colors, some of the coordinating colors. So I'm going to try to get more of that showing. Maybe like something like that, right? So you want this to be 5 1/4 inch by 4. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh yeah, see? That's going to be really cool. That's your cool background. And it's going to be different. Every card will be different because we are using a marbled paper. So that's why every card's going to be different. And I ran out of this, so I just got this new Seal Plus refill in there. I was traveling. I was at the inauguration, and I just found like 3 of those little, I was crafting in the car, and I found 3 of those little spatulas there, the little things to fold your card bases. So all I was able to do, I couldn't get anything else done. Like my niece was going to help me and all this, but I basically stood in line for days and days. But I did get like a lot of stuff cut in the car, like pieces of, I had card bases and pieces of DSP cut, but that's all I got done. I didn't get any real crafting done. All right, now you're going to take this piece, and I will write this down, and I'll repeat it again for the little bots that do my captioning. So this piece is going to be 3. It's already 3 because I cut half of it before. So this little piece is going to be 3 by 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Oh, that one, you know what? I put a pen mark on that one. Let me see if I'm just going to grab another one. All right, 4 by 3 1/4. Wait, did I say 4 by 3 1/4? Hold on. Let's make sure. 3 by 4 1/4, sorry. It's 3 by 4 1/4, not the other way around. 3 by 4 1/4. All right. The other one had a pen mark on it, so I didn't want that to be. I used it like because I was trying to figure out my measurements, and then I had like a pen mark on it. All right, now we're going to take, before we attach this, you're going to take your ribbon. Now, if you have a little mini heat press, we could heat this up and iron our ribbon. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to put it on the lowest heat because this, usually when I do iron-ons, I have it on the medium heat, but this is organdy ribbon, and I don't want my ribbon to melt. So anyway, if you get my ribbon from me, my mom ties it really tightly. She's like doing all my ribbons for me for my kits. So she wraps them around these little bobbins, right? And they're kind, you get these little bend marks, but that's because we can't send you a whole roll because I haven't raised my, card club price in years. In like, I've been doing it for like 19 or 20 months. And I try to keep prices down, so there it is. So we can't send you a whole roll of ribbon every time. So we're sending you samples. That's how the prices get to stay down. Now, even when Stampin' Up keeps raising their prices, I'm not on a rant here. Just letting you know, they raise theirs, and then I keep finding ways to cut mine. I do it by combining postage when you buy a celebration club or a card club. I do it with, sometimes people send me back some different things. I make my own bobbins sometimes. My mom works for free as a papered chef. No, she doesn't work for free. We do sell her bags. So we do buy her bags, but all this ribbon she's doing for free. So like it's just like labor. If I had to pay an assistant and like a full-time assistant, which my mom is a full-time assistant, your prices would go up. So just be lucky, be happy. That's why you get samples. Okay, now it says green. It's just heated up, but I've already showed you that I was doing it. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I was actually ironing my ribbon before it even heated all the way up because it's organdy ribbon. Now be sure, you guys, safety first here, is always unplug your little mini heat presses. And then this is, if you're going to buy a mini heat press, because I mean, these are so adorable, please get it from my Amazon store. It doesn't cost you any extra to use my Amazon store link in the description of the video. I do make a slight commission off of that. But it doesn't cost you any extra to use that. Okay, so now we have this ribbon, and we're going to go ahead and do this. Anyway, it's getting very, very expensive to run a small business, you know, nowadays. Business licenses, taxes, supplies, okay, all the things. So I do the best I can whenever there's a free shipping day. I try to stock up on envelopes, and I try to stock up on basic white cardstock and things I know I'm going to use for every one of my kits, for all of my kits throughout the year. It keeps my costs down for my customers. My card club is only $39 a month, okay? And you get enough supplies to make 8 cards. Everything's perfectly coordinated for you. The paper, the extra gifts, the ribbons, the embellishments, everything is coordinated and curated. Okay, so I spent a lot of labor of love making your kits for you. So anyway, I put this, what I do is, by the way, I put this adhesive over the ribbon. So even though, see how that Seal Plus goes in there with the little ridges? That way it will not come out. And now we have some pretty little gold ribbon across our card. All right, so there we go. Whoops. And by the way, if you want to know how to make your own bobbins with the scan and cut, I taught you how to make your scan and cut bobbins on my video here on my channel. It's linked in the bottom, one of the last links on this paper. I mean, not paper, underneath your video in the comment section. One of the last comments is how to make the bobbins with your scan and cut. All right, so what I'm using is Melon Mambo paper, and those are all the measurements. So we're done with that, and we have to do some decorating, but that's the measurements. And then I'm going to write the ink. So pretty much let's start taking notes. Let's get out a pen and let's start writing notes for you so you don't get far behind and you can craft along with me. You can see my floor is a mess there. My camera's rolling all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Probably because it's like my tripod is slipping. Sliding away. Sorry, I got to raise my tripod for a second. You're going to get a little dizzy. So just kind of whoop. All right, there we go. There we go. So I put my tripod up higher so hopefully it doesn't slip anymore. All right. Measurements. Let's go ahead and put all this. We're going to use this paper again. And you have enough, I mean, you have more than enough paper to make all your cards. Like you're gonna make your 8 cards, but then you're gonna have loads of leftover paper, loads of leftover embellishments. This one we don't even touch. You can make boxes. I taught you how to make boxes last week on my channel. So go to town, get the kits, start crafting. Especially if you don't want to get stuff from my store, you get the kits and you get a nice sampling of what's in my store. All right, here we go. Melon, this card is going to be the Melon Mambo card. And it is going to be January 2025, in case you are wondering. And if you want to join my Card on Blue Card Club, you can join monthly. Just pay one time. You can subscribe to PayPal and get charged each month. And I charge the same whether you do monthly or one time. Or you could do annually. And then that way annually you save. You get a free month and you get a free $49 card workshop kit. So annual is the best deal. And I invest those annual subscriptions into getting supplies to keep the cost down for everybody. It is cool. All right, so this card is like this, right? We're going to open up the card. The link is in the description, okay? So just go to the link right there, right down there. And I know my camera keeps sliding all over the place. You know what I think it is I know what it is. I think I discovered what it is. I'm going to unplug I have this cable and it's pulling on my camera. It was like not long enough. It got caught on the other cable. I was like, how is it being so wonky today? When I took out the little the little guy called the Cricut little mini press, it was pulling on the other cable and it started moving everything. Okay, anyway, back to this. So, and all the links are in the description in this video. So let's see, 8.5. So your card base is going to be 8.5 by 5.5. This is an A2 card. Okay. You're going to score at 4.25. Okay. So that is your card base. 8.5 by 5.5 and score at 4.25. And then you're going to turn it like this. And I know that's not proportional. It looks ridiculous, but you know, you get the idea. DSP is going to be, you're going to, and I'm trying to show you like which way you want to cut this DSP. So you get the patterns right. This one is, the first piece of DSP, Designer Series paper that stands for, is going to be 5.25 inch by 4. And that will be layer 1. And I'll repeat that in a moment. And then we have the next layer is going to be 4.25 times 3. All right, that will be layer 2. All right, so for these 2 layers, we are using the Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. It is specialty Designer Series paper, meaning it has gold foil in it. It's available now at my store. The first layer of this paper is this layer out here. You want the Melon Mambo kind of layer, some real red in there. The one that doesn't have the little blotchy, I didn't want to use the one with this little blotchy thing, whatever. I used the one with sort of the swirly gold. That was what I chose to use for this. So you're going to use Marbled Elegance. You're going to do the first layer is 5.25 by 4, and the second layer, layer 2, is going to be 4.25 by 3 inches. All right, so that's your layers. Then you're going to put the ribbon on it. That will be your layer 3 is the ribbon. Whatever layer 3 is ribbon. And then we're going to have ink. I'm going to write this, and then I'm going to let you take a picture, and then I'm going to move this paper away. So the ink is going to be Night of Navy. And you could use Flirty Flamingo, but I didn't think it looked right. I tried it. I used Flirty Flamingo on a different card, and Petal Pink looked really yucky. So I chose to use something, kind of went off the script here. I mean, I went off meaning I chose something that I usually don't choose for it's kind of dark usually. Pretty in Pink to ink up my edges. It just came out really nice on this card. It came out nice and dark, and it just looked better on that particular die cut shape. So we want Night of Navy and Pretty in Pink. In pink. And Pretty in Pink is one of the new in colors. an in color of 2025. So there you go. And I'm going to show you that. That's this Night of Navy. Open that up. Get that ready. Go ahead and take your picture so I can move this. And then we're going to... Whoops, what was that? My team member, Sue, gave me this one, and pretty sure it was Sue. She gave me like a little... This is a glue holder. It's pretty cool. And I have a bunch of them, that like 3D printed glue holders, too. I'm just using this one for Valentine's Day. And it helps, like, kind of drain the glue into your... You know, so it always faces down. So yay for that. All right, here, let me go like that. Ooh, doo-doo. I want to make sure the card's in the picture. All right, I'll leave that there for a second as I open up all the things we need. Open up the next ink. And my team member, Janet, who's always on these videos. I'm sure she's either here or coming later. And she always writes the... There we go. Sorry, we got to move that up a little bit. She always writes the description for me. Okay, so she will write down this in the description of the video, the measurements. And I'm sorry my camera keeps drooping. We'll fix that later. It could be that it's super hot. I came out to my she shed, I turned on the heater, and like maybe it's so hot that like the tripod is getting loosened up. Loosey goosey. All right, so now we're gonna take these little shapes that we need. Okay, we're going to take these little, we need these little shapes. Not this, this is the shape, by the way, I told you the punch is out for the, it coordinates with this really cool stamp set, Hugs for Love. Okay, there's also, if you get that punch, if you buy the bundle, by the way, you save 10%. But there's another bundle that punch goes with really well as well. So you're going to like that. So let's kind of put that there. And I like to put that there to kind of see what I'm doing. So you could just kind of dip your little brush right into the Pretty in Pink. But I like to take a little bit of a different approach when I ink up things. I like to take a little bit of, like a little stamping block and sort of put some ink on it like that. And then I, go into it like that. And then I kind of rub some off onto like either the glass mat or my rubber mat. Because it doesn't make it as dark, right? So see how that's going to come out really nice? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay? So I really liked how this pink came out. Sometimes you have to just say, the heck with coordinating colors if something else looks right. I don't know if this is even one of the colors, but I know, like, Flirty Flamingo. I chose your colors wisely, like, Melon Mambo and Flirty Flamingo. That's what came in this month's kit. And I did use Flirty Flamingo for one of the inking up the edges, but I said, oh, this is just such a better pink. This, to me, is like the proper pink, the best pink we have right now, the best proper pink we have. Because Flirty Flamingo and Petal Pink, they're not real pinks. They're not, not that they're not real pinks, they're like wedding pinks. People try to do all that subtle stuff for their weddings, and I understand, but not for card making. I think this is a cuter pink. So now we're going to use Night and Navy, and we're going to do You Make Me Smile. You Make Me Smile. Now, of course, do whatever you want. Look how many choices. For this month, we're going to be Sending You a Big Hug, Life is Better with You, Happy Valentine's Day, and You Make Me Smile. However, if you want to say You and I Make the Best Team, if you want to write lots of hugs and kisses, you can do whatever you want. But I'm just telling you which ones I used this month in this card club. Right? I used these 4. Because I do 4 different cards, 8 designs. 2 of each design, 4 designs, 8 cards total. Let's go ahead and we're going to take a stamping block and we're going to mount it flat side up. Tap, tap, tap. Now, you're going to tap, 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 and then let's use a sticky note to always, see how we're not getting a good stamped image? Always get a good stamped image before you. It looks like I need to re-ink that guy. Or it could be that it could be a couple things. It could be that it's not my ink at all. It could be that I'm not on the rubber part. My paper wasn't flat, like my sticky notes weren't flat. So it could be so many things. So let's see let's see if that was it. Okay, see, that's much better, but there's still like a white speck. I don't know. I think you guys can't see it, but there's like white specks on my. Okay, much better. Except the M still has a white speck on it. Do you see why it's important to always stamp onto the paper first to get your stamp kind of conditioned? Ooh, yeah. Except I could still fix it a little bit with a little bit of a marker or something. So, yeah, a little bit better. All right, I shall get out my Night of Navy marker. Okay, if you guys like markers, what crafter doesn't like markers? One of the sign-up specials for my team, just got a new team member today, and they were able to get, 2, not 1, but 2 packs of markers, $70 value. So when you join for $99, Stampin' Up's going to give you $70 worth of marker, 20 different markers, 2 $35 marker packs. And you can get a free stamp set too. So this month, next month is the month to join. All right, all this information is on the brochure on the website. The brochure is on the website, but I'll also send you one if you want. See? Look, there's the sign-up special. Markers. You could pick, it's a $91 value. You get $70 worth of markers plus the $21 stamp set. That's one option. Or there's another option here, but I don't recommend option 2. Option 1 is a great deal. You get subtles, neutrals, brights, or regals. Pick 2 of those color families. And you get to get $125 worth of items as well from Stampin' Up. Can't beat that. Great deal. And you could still do that up until the end of February. I'm looking for... Oh, I know what I'm looking for. My dimensionals. That's what I'm looking for. Dimensionals, because you're going to put those... Oh, how did that get on there? There, it was just a piece of dust. I'm like, you better not be a white little speck that I didn't color. I'm talking to my cards. All right, we're going to just kind of look at my card and just see what I did and just sort of get out these embellishments and decorate with them. Now, one thing you could do is when you pop out these little hearts and stuff, is you can either use a little nail file or you could cut off the nibs. Nibs get on my nerves. Sorry, my camera's drooping again. You know my camera's been drooping. All right. Nibs get on my nerves. So these are like, just kind of, if you have a nail file, it works like you just go. Let me show you that too. That's here. We'll do the nail file trick with the next one. So let's take out, so this is a Melon Mambo heart. So when you have a paper pumpkin kit, and these things are laser cut, which are beautiful cuts. I mean, these are beautiful embellishments. There's just little nibs on them, and you want them to look like they've been die cut. So you're going to take a nail file and get around the edges. Okay, so I went like that, and then I went like that. So for this one, I glued down. When I say glued down, I mean, you know, with the adhesive. So one is down like so, and the next one is popped up with dimensionals. And then I did the whole Wink of Stella thing. Got to do Wink of Stella. That's the glitter pen. Okay. Like so. And a little bit is over the top of the ribbon. So that's how you can use these really beautiful embellishments. Okay, this little embellishment's going to go there. And we'll use 3 of these. Let's see which one's better. I'm kind of liking that one better. It just seems to me like it's not as crooked. Now, I had already glued down my ribbon, so I don't really need to worry too much about it popping up. I didn't really glue it down. I just used a tiny bit of adhesive right behind that middle part. And because it's so dark, you don't really notice it. All right, so those are some embellishments. And then we'll use flowers for a different card. We'll use these hearts for a different card. What I want to show you is hugs and kisses. So we're going to pop out the hugs, pop out the kisses. That's so cute. Hugs and kisses. Again, chopping off the nibs. I know, it just sounds so funny. Like, we got our own vocabulary here. Anyone else that listens to us, like, what do you mean you're chopping off your nibs? What are you talking about? Someone came walking by. If someone comes walking by in your house and hears me with this video, they're going to be like, she's talking about cutting off your nibs? All right, I'm going to put that right like that. Now, before I put that one on, I want to lay this one down. So that one's going to be down, and this one's going to be popped up. But you need to make sure they're going to fit. So you're going to lay them out like so. And kind of like that. All right, so like it goes. And so one is down and one is popped up. Same, one is down, one is popped up. Almost done. We're on the final stretch here. We have this, and then we have some hearts and some glitter. And then I show you the other cards, and then we are done. So that is that part of it. Save this little extra piece. All right, put the nail file away. Put that away, put that away, put the glue away. I've already mentioned what this was. Oh, also this month, you got a free little bonus heart box in your kit. We're not playing with the heart box, but go ahead and take your little shape, and you can stamp something on your little shape, and then you have a little heart box with a sticker. Like I said, you always get bonuses each month in my card club. All right, we need Wink of Stella pen. That is like a little brush glitter pen. Looking for that. And I just did this little thing like that. On the hugs and kisses, I just took the little flag. And I'm just putting glitter on the little end of the flag. And then I took this part here, and I just put glitter all over this heart. And, of course, this one is... Come on. That one is not coming out. Where's my friend Kathy when I need her? She always helps me refill these. She has such a great way of refilling them. All right, that's cool. And then I'm just going to put some on the back heart, too. And did I put any on the... If you want, you can put them on the edge of this little guy. But I didn't. So now you can see how that looks cool. See that glitter on there? Awesome sauce. I'm going to get that. I need to get that off so that, it doesn't get on my other stuff. All right, where was I? The hearts. These are really fun little hearts. that I just had like in the... I mean, I'll just try to find the package of them. Okay, here, this is the package, but I know I already have some open. I'll get those. All right, you know what? Sometimes things don't matter that you already have them open and that you already had them all ready for your video and that they were already just sitting right here. Because what matters is where you can find things in the very moment. And so we open up some more. All right, these are called adhesive back heart sequins. When I see sequins, I usually don't buy them because they have like the holes in them. And I'm like, but when I see them, they're solid. I like sequins that are solid without the little hole, and therefore I buy them. So I'm into these. These are cool. These are really cool. Adhesive back heart sequins. But you get some in your kit. If you're in my cart club, then have no fear. You got a whole strip of these. So you have enough for your cards that I use them on. You have this many, however many that is. We're not even going to count them. Doesn't matter. You have enough. And boom. There you go. So Karen Tharaldson, thank you for reminding people to put the like on the video. And hello, and thank you for joining us. And thank you for being a channel member. Same with you, Bonnie Blake. I appreciate you being a channel member. I'm going to show you the other cards we're making this month as I say hi to you guys. All right. T. Barnes, nice to see you here. Christine Fullen, nice to see you again. She's in my craft club. Well, a few of you guys are in my craft club. Hey, you're not late to the crafty goodness. This was a quick late night video. I tried to get on earlier, and if you followed a link earlier, you were totally knocked offline because I was. I tried to do a live stream earlier, and it knocked me right off. It wouldn't let me do it. So I had to restart everything. I'm back. So yeah, you're not late. You're just right on time. Hello, Cheryl Wilt. Nice to see you. Kelly Stoller. Karen saying she purchased the stamping bundle and loves the bundle. Trina Gordon. Okay, Trina, did you find the link? Okay, Christina Fullen saying, Kim, you do great. If you're not getting one of her clubs, do so. She's generous with her kits. Yeah, you never know what you're going to get in your kits. Like, very generous. And my mom's bags are, like, gorgeous. And the fabric alone is, like, super nice swag bag. Hello, Barbara Mann from California. I hope you're not affected by the wildfires. That is, like, breaking my heart in pieces every time I see what happened to people. All right, so by the way, I'm going to just show you what we're making next. So this is next, meaning next, like tomorrow probably, next day, that we'll be doing this one. I'm doing this one next because it's Valentine's Day card, and I want you to be able to send it out on time. Mail has been super slow. My mail lady couldn't get to me for several days. I had to just go myself, you know, in the sleet, ice and snow, to mail stuff myself. She couldn't even get to me. So I just got mailed now, finally, for the first time all week. Hello, Mary. From Jefferson, Wisconsin. Nice to see you. Yeah, Mama Rock, she says. Yep. Robbie Landon, nice to see you again. All right. Hilda Massey. Debbie Salinas. Leslie Annabelle, nice to see you all. All my regulars are here. Well, almost all my regulars. Peggy Dickerson, I sent you something today. Check your pirate ship notification, Peggy. Diane from Prescott. Nice to see you again, Diane. Phil Ham. Janet. There's my Janet. She's going to help type these measurements up. Hello, Charlene. I sent you something today, too. Hello, Lisa Ackert. I hope you got your package already. I sent it last week. And Crafty and Scrap from Mexico. Anyway, we're doing this card next. This is Marbled Elegance. Now, these two cards, I know they're going to be like, wow, they don't look like Valentine cards. I'm trying to go for something non-traditional. I'm going for like a different kind of look for Valentine's. We still have our hearts. You can write Happy Valentine's Day, but we're going to use non-traditional colors. Hello, Lisa from Ontario. So, and Amanda is one. It's Ola, Amanda from Mexico. Yep. And Kathy Lou. Louie or Lou? Nice to see you all. All right. These two is using some paper that you might not know about. It's recolored paper, guys. Recolored special paper. And it is called, here it is, Serene Love Designer Series paper. So it's in your card club kit, and I just thought, let me just go for like some subtle pastels, Night of Navy, and Lost Lagoon. I just went for some other kinds of colors. You know, you might say weird, but I don't know. I tried it. It was very experimental to try to make these two cards work because these backgrounds were so busy. And I was like, how am I going to get this heart to stick out on that? And I just had to like put the double heart. So these little hearts that we're going to use, it's from here. So it does look like I used these embellishments on all your cards. And there's how I used the flowers with some Winkestella. So this is my non-traditional sort of Valentine-y looking cards. So this is what we're making this month. My favorite is what I started with. That's the one. All right, if you missed yesterday's tutorial, thank you, Bonnie Blake, for reminding everyone to do a thumbs up. If you missed it this month, we're also we're workshopping with the beautiful butterflies. Okay, so today is what we did. Whoops. Today we used Hugs for Love, but this month and next month we're using beautiful butterflies. It's also part of my bingo, so I'll just go ahead and show you those. And show you what else we've been making. So you get to see all the tutorials you might have missed. And those, it'll be in my bingo next Friday night. You're going to get to make these three with the beautiful butterflies. So there's lots going on my channel. In addition to the workshop I have going on and the Card on Blue Card Club, you also have what's called a Celebration Club. And we've already made a couple things for our Celebration Club. We're making 8 things all together. It may spill over to March at the rate I'm going, but it is going to happen. We're going to make 8 things. Well, maybe not quite 8 things, maybe more than 8 things, but we're going to probably work on that some more this weekend. All right, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you want a catalog celebration brochure, please contact me. If you want to join my team or contact me about catalogs, then go to this site, and you'll find all the information right there. All right, that is all for now. No, I don't record the bingo, Bonnie. So be sure to be present to win because it's a social event. I don't record social events like that. But you can. Oh, so you have something else on your calendar. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, sorry. That's Karen saying she has something else on her calendar. Bonnie saying she can't wait. Yeah, don't record it, but you got to be present to win. So please be there for the door prizes and the bingo. All right. Thank you, Robbie. Okay, nice to see you all. Thank you all for watching. Sorry for all the moving of the camera. That's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Have a great evening.